James Bullock with WarriorSciences.com, and today's MMA training question is lifting heavy important to MMA athletes? Well, I love this question. Here's the thing. There's been a trend over the last, over 20 years. In the beginning, there wasn't a lot of people doing serious lifting. There was athletes here and there, athletes like Ken Shamrock and even Frank Shamrock and a couple others that did some real serious strength training with their MMA training. Now, there are some prominent champions, like Randy Couture, who did different kinds of circuits and things that were nonstop. They did barbell complexes and so on, which is great for conditioning. But when it comes to being an MMA athlete, it is a weight class specific sport. So, and if you're in a given weight class, it is in your benefit to be as strong as possible. Have maximal strength, be explosive, have your agility should be topped out, everything. So it is important to lift in those lower rep ranges, from 1 to 5 reps. 5 reps is a golden rep range for MMA athletes. It can tax your CNS depending on how much volume you do, but it will actually give you some specific overall strength that does in fact carry over, depending on how you're doing your skill work as well and your sport specific work on the mat. But I definitely suggest to lift heavy. It doesn't mean you lift heavy all the time, but as a fight coach, I have had my MMA athletes lift heavy all the way to the last week of their training camp, and they have been extremely successful. Because when you're doing a weight cut, your strength fluctuates anyway. Everything fluctuates because you're, pretty much malnourished and dehydrated no matter what you do. So it's important to maintain whatever strength you have whenever you are starting to cut that weight. So I usually do a strength building phase at the beginning of a weight cut, and then you can taper that off a little bit as you get closer to the fight when other things become more important for your strategies and tactics. But yes, definitely training heavy is important. Thank you for watching. If you have any MMA training questions, get a hold of us at WarriorSciences@gmail.com, and make sure that you subscribe for new videos every week. Everything. Don't do body weight exercises one day and weight training the next, and so on and so forth. You can combine some of that. And a lot of your body weight training